Do you have things listed like, I don't know, SafeMoon or Elongate?
No.
Why?
Why? So funny enough, I was on a call today with a few investors, and one person mentioned SafeMoon. Funny enough, and I had never heard of it. So I literally opened the page, I clicked on white paper and read three lines from three different paragraphs and said, run away. And the investor asked me why. And I said, well, this is an asset, if you want to call it that, with no utility, no underlying value. They literally, their entire ecosystem, the first thing it said was, step one, we minted, I don't know, about 1 trillion tokens or something like that, and we immediately burned the dev tokens. So they created tokens just to burn them. I guess assuming that people are going to be stupid enough to think that
Well,
that added some value. Yeah. And so that was my red flag number one. But, there's so many assets like that there were assets like that in the ICO bubble, and there are assets like that now in the DeFi bubble. And they're basically assets that have, no value. The underlying asset has no value. The protocol has no value. The system has no value. The value is it's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy, simply because people buy in and hold, waiting for a price, and then eventually people sell, capitulation happens, and it goes to zero. So it's as close as you can get to a pump and dump scheme or, a financial fraud. That it's anonymous financial fraud is what it is.
Someone's saying buy XCM before it hits double digits. I guess XCM, well, I actually know it is, but get XCM being your own token. So your exchange has its own token?
Correct. Yeah, we do have an exchange token. Obviously, we're not the only exchange with a token. We weren't the first either. Though this year we've seen as far as the percentage gain on that token, more percentage gain than any other exchange token, and that's BNB included. Obviously, their price point looks a little prettier, but in terms of percentage gains, we beat them out so far this year. Look, I think it back in 2017-18, when the whole premise of utility tokens came to light, if there wasn't a more perfect use of a utility token than embedded into an exchange ecosystem, I don't know. I honestly can't give you a better example. Why? Because the market needs exchanges. No matter what you're doing, you need an exchange. Whether you have the most innovative, you could be sending rockets to Mars on your token. You still need a place to transact it.
Right.
So, having a place to transact and the more tokenomics, the more utility built into that exchange ecosystem, especially the more it benefits the end user. I think it's just a perfect use case. So absolutely, yeah, we do have a token XCM. I think we started the year at 4 cents. We're now up to 57, almost 60 cents, euro cents. And climbing a little bit every day.